What's up, y'all? I'm out here at the garage today because it's time to check out a few more lights from Olight. They've actually got a Christmas sale going right now. I believe it started Monday and it goes through the December 16th, Saturday at midnight. So pretty good deals on a lot of their stuff. Again, I'll leave a link down in the video description along with a code for anything that happens not to be on sale. The first thing I got to take a look at here is a weapon mounted light. It's their Odin Mini. Now this is nothing new. This happens to be in a gray color. This will be perfect to go on something I've got that I hadn't shown y'all yet, so look forward to seeing that. But I figured I'd check this one out. This is one I haven't taken a look at yet. Basically just a classic kind of form factor as far as to go on a rifle or something like that. Really nice size. I think this is probably the perfect size for something in this form factor. 1250 lumens. I'm gonna take y'all out in the dark, so I'm not gonna bother messing with it up here on the bench, but really nice. It's got the integrated mount here. It does come with the M-LOK mount on it, really slimline, and it's got their of course their magnetic charging on the back like most of their stuff, and it's got the magnetic tail cap that works with it. Now I know a lot of people worry, well, that'll just pull right off, but they did a little smart thing. If you click that ring forward, it doesn't come off, and then you got to pull the whole ring backwards to get it off. So really nice little light there. And then next up is actually a brand new addition to their arc feld line. It's their Arc Flex. Y'all know, if you've watched any of my videos on this Olight stuff, their arc feld UV, this is my EDC light. I actually love this light right here. I love the size of it and the form factor of it. This one right here is white only, but it's got a tilting head on it, so you can see there, tilt it all the way down 90 degrees like that. Pretty neat there as far as functions on it. Just white. Like I said, it does have different power modes there. It's got the turbo, and then it's got a strobe on it. It's got the nice dual mode clip on it, so you could actually use this as like a headband light if you're wearing a hat. Put that on the brim, and then you could swivel that downward at any kind of angle you want to work on something. Obviously, it's got their magnetic charging base, which means that's another mounting point. You can mount it magnetically and then tilt the head to get to work on whatever you want. These magnetic base swivel head lights are really handy. I've actually got this one. This is a Harbor Freight light. Similar concept, a bigger form factor of course, but it's got the magnetic base and then got the swiveling head. So this is really nice to have something small with that same kind of ability. Now this one's got a turbo of 1000 lumens, and I'll let y'all look at the rest of the stuff here if you want to check that out. Now as far as the size on this for EDC purposes, you can see this is the original arc feld UV, the exact same length, and the width on it is about like the Arc Feld Pro, maybe a little bit smaller because it's got curved corners, so it's more of an in-between of the original Arc Feld here and then the Arc Feld Pro. And then the last thing we're going to check out for this one here is their Marauder Mini. This is one that I've been wanting to check out myself, and I've had a few people ask me in comments, do they have an RGB light like for hunting purposes? And this is definitely a super nice one that has the RGB capability. Marauder Mini, this is a 7000 lumen light. Very nice bright light. Really nice feeling hefty light. This just feels like a light that you buy it once and you own this thing for the rest of your life, and it pretty much serves every purpose you need for a light. You can see the LED array there. This is a dual flood and beam, long throw beam light, and then you've got the different colored LEDs around it also. As far as the light itself, very nice anodized. This one happens to be in a, I think it's a midnight blue, but it's a blue color. You got your control dial here. This is one that's got the variable brightness, and it shows your battery dial there on this side, brightness on this side. You turn this to adjust your brightness, and then you've got the single click to turn it on there. So you can probably see I've got it all the way up. When you get it all the way up, you get a nice vibration, so it lets you know you're at max, and then you can dim it back down and you get a vibration at low. So I'll show you there. We'll take this outside so you'll get a better picture, but it's got a strobe, I believe. Yeah, you got the strobe on it. Turn it back on, and then you can see I can go through the RGB. There's the red, there's the green, and then there's the blue. So really nice. This thing, again, it's probably going to serve any purpose you need for any light. This is one of those buy one time and then serve any purpose kind of lights. Now it's on the flood right now. You can see nice wide pattern. If I switch it to beam, you can see inside just how tight that beam is, and you'll really see when we go outside with it. All right, y'all, let's see what kind of job these things do at lighting stuff up out here. So we'll start with this Odin Mini first, since it's nothing new. I'll just do do a real quick one on it. Now this is on high. There's my 10-yard reflector, there's the 25, and there's the 50. Super bright through all three of those, and it shines way out there. I can see the grass on the tree line out there. Now it does have a low, there's your low 10-yard, 25, 50 reflector, kind of give you a sweep there of the tree line out there. So nice bright light there on the Odin Mini. And then the Arc Flex up next, so that's low. If we hold it, that's low, medium, high. If we double click, we get a turbo. So there's the turbo, there's your 10-yard. This is a bluish, more of a bluish light than that Odin Mini was. And it's just more of a flood. There's really no beam to this Arc Flex at all. So 10 yards, 25 and 50. And even though it's not meant to really throw really long tight, you can see pretty good out there at 50. And then the swivel here, I mean, I can't show the swivel on it much, but you can see I've got it swiveled down there. So pretty nice there. Now it does have a strobe on this, I believe. Yeah, you got a strobe on this one here. And then finally, this Marauder Mini is what I'm really curious to see out here with the RGB. So we'll see what we can do. I think that's all the way on high right there with the flood. I mean, that's incredibly bright. There's the 10, 25, and 50 reflector. I mean, and it just lights everything up out here. Incredibly bright. You can scroll it down. There's the lowest setting there. And then you can just step it up gradually with the wheel. I believe you can step it, yeah, if you double click, it goes all the way down to low and then all the way back up to high. And then if we hold it, there's our RGB. So there's our red, there's your green on there. The green looks like it's a little more focused as far as a tighter beam. Now the flood is all you can use on the RGB. Well, it's kind of a flood beam combo, I would say. And then we'll swap it over to blue, and then you can see the blue. The blue's got a little more spill than the green had, but not as much as the red, I don't think. Let's go back to the red. The red seems like it's got more of a spill outwards than the rest of them. You can see the red, it kind of gives you a little bit more flood there. And then we'll do the green. The green's kind of a flood too, but definitely more beam there. And then your blue again. And then back to the white light, we'll swap it over to the spotlight mode. And that thing is incredibly bright out to a distance. Very tight, nice tight beam. And I'm telling you, I'll take a little walk out there, but this thing, there's no telling how far I can see. We'll check it out there at the wood line. All right, so let's do a little quick walk. I've got it on the flood right now, all the way up on high. There went my 10-yard marker. Again, over here is the 25. And then we'll take a walk on out here to the 50. I mean, this thing is just incredibly bright, y'all. Let's see if I swap over to the red. So red's pretty cool out here in the dark like this. I imagine it would be really nice for hunting. I don't know what the different colors, I've read before what the different colors do, but they all would be pretty useful for hunting or even like preserving your night vision. So there's your red again. Here's your green. Green's nice. I like the look of the green. Green seems a little bit brighter overall than the red. And then the blue, I think the blue, maybe the blue's in between. It's pretty odd how the blue makes the red reflector disappear. If you'll see here, I'll go back to the bright. Let's see, we'll go back to the red. You can see the reflector. The green kind of makes it disappear, and the blue, it totally disappears. Those red reflectors, that's... So back here at this 25-yarder, I'm right up on this 25-yarder, and if I turn it on, I mean, you can see how it's glowing. The red, it'll glow. The green, it almost stops glowing completely. The blue, it stops glowing completely. So pretty interesting there. And then back to the white light flood again. We'll walk on out here to the 50-yarder. I tell you what, it's cold out here, that's for sure. So 50-yarder here. This is kind of the edge of the heaviest wood line right here behind my house. So you can see the grass line. And then if I switch this over to the spotlight now, I mean, that's over there. That's hitting a tree line way over there at I mean, that's probably 300 yards way over there. That tree line there, I don't know how well this is even gonna come through, but that's a good 200 yards or so. Very, very nice bright light. And then back on flood and it just lights everything up. So as you can see, really nice lights all around. The Odin Mini, that's a perfect for a weapon mounted light right there. This little arc flex will be very, very handy working on things. And this Marauder Mini is just plain old impressive. Again, it's not inexpensive by any means. However, on this sale right now, you can get this thing for under 150 bucks. And I know that might sound expensive for a light, but believe me when I tell you, as soon as you pick this up, you're gonna realize what you spent that on, and this thing is going to be a lifetime type of light. So a great deal on that. This Odin Mini can be had for under 100 bucks during this sale. That's with the pressure switch mount and everything, so really, really good deal there. Just about all their stuff now carries a lifetime warranty on it, so you're getting some really, really cool, nice lights for a really good deal, and you've got the lifetime warranty. So during one of these sales is definitely the best time to pick one up if you're looking for something. So I'm gonna wrap this one up right there. Again, a reminder, the sale ends December 16th. That's Saturday night at midnight. So really, really good deals on some of the stuff on there. As always, if you enjoyed my videos, reach down and hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and make sure you got those notifications turned on so you get notified when I upload new stuff. I'll leave some affiliate links down below in the video description to check this stuff out. Anything you buy after going through those links, I do get a kickback from them towards the channel, so I really appreciate that. Once again, a big thanks to all my Range Gang members and every single one of y'all for supporting the channel like y'all do. I've got some really good stuff headed y'all's way, so stay on the lookout. And in the meantime, stay safe, stay prepared, and I'll see you soon.